Hey guys, I just wanted to do a real quick video here. Um, we have what you call a fake call out. Okay. Now, Dabu went and did this. He put out a advisory and it started stirring some people up. Okay. So I decided to check into it. And well, I called my governor's office. Go straight to the top is what I say. Just got off the phone with them. Okay. Now I want you guys to understand something. This call that was made by the NAACP is upset, and they're saying, okay, now that this has been a bill's been passed, and it's a Senate Bill 43, which tells people, and our state has adopted it along with 38 other states. So we'd say 45th. I'd say some of the country uses it already. Okay, so here it is. Missouri has passed a bill, the Senate Bill 43, which means that you need more evidence to prove you've been discriminatory, against, in order for it to become a lawsuit. Hey, it is what it is. Now, this is also the same bill that was partisan under Bush and under Obama. So what is the problem with it being under Trump? Not only that, the St. Louis chapter is against the NAACP of putting this kind of thing out. Now, someone here, and I'm showing it right here on my page here, right here says that, hold on just a minute, I got to fix something. Hey guys, there you go, Jer. You finally made it. Okay, so right here, the NAACP, and it's whoever put this newscast out here. RT's putting it out. Dabu put it out. He's making it sound like a scary, scary thing. And what it is the NAACP is pissed off because you now have the two-way breaking news from NPR says that the NAA warns black travelers to use extreme caution when visiting Missouri, only because Missouri has passed a bill that you need more discriminatory evidence before you can have it in a court of law saying that you have been discriminated against. You have to have proof of that. So instead of the NAACP going out and putting out a call saying, okay, this is what's happening, folks. If you feel that you're being discriminated against, you should, okay? You have to have more evidence than you have before you go into court. So right now we have everybody freaking the hell out. And like I was telling the governor's office just now, okay, the St. Louis chapter is against this and asked the NAACP in Baltimore. Baltimore is who put this out, okay? Baltimore NAACP is who put this out. The St. Louis chapter is telling Baltimore to retract their thing. Now, when I asked the governor's office, is it okay and is it legal for the NAACP to put out such a travel advisory? They said they are a private organization. Yeah, they can if they feel it's what they need to do. But the NAACP is not telling you the truth. No one's going to hurt black people coming into Missouri. No one's going to hurt the black American Missourians when they travel on the 28th, which is Labor Day weekend. The NAACP is about to cause a problem, is what they're about to do. Now, the NAACP has not told you about the Senate bill being passed, 43, of discriminatory evidence. You have to have more evidence to prove that you've been discriminated against. Now, let me tell you something. For the NAACP to put something like this out, they needed to tell why they're saying what they're saying. Because last night I was thinking, when I heard Dabu and I started checking into it, how could this be when we are, it's not making sense. It's not making sense at all. Should people worry? I started getting on Facebook and putting out a message to my sons to be careful. Now, see, what I told the governor's office is, for someone to put such a call out and an alert out, they're going to cause issues with the mindless wonders that are going to say, well, if they're going to think they're going to do it to me, I'm going to do it to them. When they put this call out, they put it out dangerously. Dangerously. More or less saying that our state, my state, is not going to. If you listen to Dabu, go listen to Dabu, and he always makes things sound so. How can I put this with being nice? He makes things sound so damn terrible when they're not. So me and Kim were talking. I said, I didn't think the NAACP could put out such a call, but they can because they're a private organization. But see, I learned a lot more by calling my governor's office. And for the Missourians, I would like for you to call your governor's office, 573-751-3222. Now, I asked the person on the phone if our governor was going to put out a statement concerning this. He says, not at this time. Okay. So you're going to wait for Missouri to get disrupted and abrupted bull crap going on because you have uneducated, mindless wonders who are going to say, this is BS. Let's hit before we get hit. When really the NAACP is not telling you that the Senate bill was passed a few days ago, Senate Bill 43. And this was saying, okay, this is at the same level when Bush was in office and when Obama was in office. Now Trump's in office, but it's a big deal. And like I said, the St. Louis chapter is against the Baltimore chapter putting this out. So this is what I'm talking about, guys. When you have misleading information, it can cause for all kinds of panic. Because last night I was worried, is this going to do something to, state and cause conflict, to cause problems, to cause people to act stupidly and abruptly in the wrong manner because they're afraid of this call alert, which is saying, if you are Black American, be careful traveling in Missouri. Now, I don't know about you, but if the Baltimore chapter needs to get with the St. Louis chapter of the NAACP and get something right here, because this here can cause a lot of commotion. This here can cause a lot of backlash. Not only backlash, but this here can cause issues, big ones, and concerned citizens like me should know. So see Dabu, and if you listen to what he said, guys, there's a travel advisory going on. I don't know what's going on because you didn't call the damn governor's office, Dabu. Jeez. So see, that's what I told everybody. I'm going to call the governor's office. And I was going to do it live on my show. And I thought, no, I'm going to do this. So I just gave it a call. Like I said, and I'm telling you right now, guys, this is not what you think it is. This is the NAACP not putting out the correct info when they called for the travel. They're trying to say that if people of color, Mexican, Indian, Black, or whatever, people of color travel in Missouri this coming Labor Day, they're going to be discriminated against. They're going to be pointed out because of their color. They're going to be pulled over because of their color. So there you have it. Guys, you need to really seriously think before reacting and seriously think before saying. The Baltimore chapter is who put this out. And like I was telling my husband last night when Kim brung this to me, she says, what the hell? I started looking into it and I started getting concerned. So I sent my children, being as dark complected as they are, and they are very dark, I started sending them a travel advisory to be careful out in public this year. This coming month, this month here. And told him, Mom loves you, but please be careful. And it got to the point that I started talking to my husband and I made a statement that, something ain't right. I want their proof. I want what they're using that is so extraordinary information that caused them to make this travel advisory. So really the travel advisory is they think they're going to be picked out and pointed out because of color. It has nothing to do with anyone coming at them. It has nothing to do with riots. It has nothing to do with white folk going after black folk. It has nothing to do with that, guys. The NAACP is pissed because the Senate Bill 43 was passed. And now you need more, because our law offices here are just packed. You need more evidence proving you were discriminated against in order for your lawsuit to take effect, in order for the courts to recognize that you ain't just in here throwing the shit around. Whoop, whoop. It's about time that people just understand that word of mouth is what can cause a mighty nation to fall. So the NAACP needs to retract and put it correctly. RT's even putting it out there. I'm not kidding you. RT's even done it. And RT, you know, these are what I'm talking about, guys. This is what I'm trying to tell you. If you're going to live in a democracy, fine. If you're going to be upset because a bill was passed and you're not telling them why you're putting out the advisory, you're just saying, you know, and that's why I said, and then you got people, and Dabu needs to do a retractment, or he needs to check into it, because this scares a lot of us Missourians. And since I live in this state, this is my home state, I was born and raised here, I need to let you guys know there is no danger coming to black folk. There is no danger coming to Indian. There is no danger coming to Mexican and Somalian, Arabic, none. There is no danger coming to anyone. They're just, NAACP is pissed the hell off because their number one lawsuits of the years is taken down a notch, saying you need more evidence now before you can throw a lawsuit against someone because you feel they are discriminated against. You see what I'm saying? So there you have it. I'm just saying, you're going to listen to it, follow through, find out what, when, and where. And like I said, the Senate Bill 43 and 38 states already have this. They already are doing this. That's 38 other states. And it's Senate Bill 43. You have to have more evidence to prove that you have been discriminated against, or your lawsuit don't work. It doesn't even get seen. Lawyers will start saying, no, you don't have enough evidence, instead of saying, yeah, let's take this to the courts. So guys, the travel advisory is a hoax. It's bullcrap. And I'm going to start calling crap on crap. That's what my new show is about. So don't be upset. Don't get scared. This is not something new. This was under this, you know, the level of this warranting was under Bush. It was under Obama. Now Trump put it into action. You need more evidence in order to say you have a discriminating case against a company, a person, a law enforcement officer, or anything else. It's going to burn some butts up of people. I really don't give a damn. So this call that the NAACP has put out is hogwash, bullshit. They're pissed off because their number one lawsuit title is no longer going to work for them. So as far as anyone having any dangers or anyone being afraid to travel in Missouri this Labor Day, put it aside, rest easy, and there you go. Have a good day, guys. And remember, don't take everything that you see on the internet to heart, because right now we only have some little crybabies at the NAACP that are pissed off that the Senate Bill 43 has finally been passed. See you later. Have a good day. Peace.